Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Zeta, and I'm back with a review. This time I have Zeta Toys ZB-02 Airstrike, aka Air Raid. This is part 2 of their Chrono set. And here's the box. Nice artwork on front. On the side, you get a product shot of Airstrike. On the back, you get this foot picture, which is going to be a big collage, which you put all the boxes together. Product shot right there. On the bottom, you got your warning. And off the box go. And inside the box, you get your Airstrike figure. And he also comes with some accessories and instructions. But first, you got your collector's card, which is nicely done. Typical third-party collector's card. You got the specs on the back. Instruction sheet. Get 2 sets of missiles. And these are different missiles from Fireflights. So I don't remember which type of missiles they are, but they might be air to air or air to ground. I'm not sure. And he comes with his blaster, which is nicely molded, black plastic, and you got these blue painted accents right there, which look pretty good. And there it is. And he pretty much holds it in his hand. Same sliding system as all the other Zeta figures. Got this right there. You got the little peg in his palm. And it's just something different, and it works kind of with this figure. He seems to drop his gun a lot, but he can move the fingers around and get a little bit more of a grip to it, but it will fall out his hands. I'm not sure it's just my figure or is it just a QC thing all around. And to the figure in itself, let's take a look at his head sculpt. Looks okay. I think it's trying to homage the toy. And here's that G1 toy. You can see, or you can't really tell because the head is kind of bad, but you see what they were going for. Got the sides and got a little visor in the middle. Yeah, you kind of see what they're going for. They're going for a G1 toy Studio Ox type of look, which may be okay for everyone. It's okay for me. I mean, most of you were all in it for the combine mode. So as long as the combine mode looks close to the G1 cartoon, that's all that really matters to us. But the body itself looks pretty good for a Masterpiece style toy / Studio Oz version. But yeah, looks pretty good. You got the translucent plastic bits right there with the sculpted molded detail underneath. You got some silver paint right there because he's another coat. You can see some red coming through between the vents. Translucent on the hip skirts, more detail underneath also. Silver thighs, translucent on the knees or knee pads, what you want to call it. And you got some detail underneath there, which is kind of homaging this right there. You got some tampos right there, silver paint right there, silver feet that are on ball joints. Yeah, ball joints. Paint all detailing all throughout was kind of a little loose and everything. That's one thing about the paint on these figures. I'm not a real big paint guy, but just noticing it, you can see some they could use another coat on those things. But yeah, you got some tampos going through there. You'll see more in jet mode, everything like that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And as far as articulation goes, his head is on the ball joint, which is I don't really care about that too much. But he has a molded neck in there, so it's just not a head on the stem. And he can look up also slightly, can look down a touch, rock back side to side, look left and right all the way around. And they got some light piping that's supposed to go there, or they just had a bunch of translucent plastic they had to use somehow. Right there, arms go around 360, nice stiff joint, goes out to the side like so. There's a bicep rotation at the upper bicep. Bends in the elbow 90 degrees. Wrist does rotate, but it's kind of hindered by the hand guard right there. Rotates at the waist. Hip skirts up front do move upwards to get out the way. That has no hip skirts on the side. Can go out to the side. Move the arm out the way, all the way. Can go forward. Just about almost 90 degrees. And he can go back, but it's hindered by the backpack. Get that much range of motion, which is fine. Upper groin rotation. Bends at the knee. You get the 90-degree knee bend. Again, backpack's in the way. You can't pull these wings off. If you want to give them a little more cleaner look, but the backpack still gets in the way of the knee bend. What was that? Like I said, feet on ball joints, which is kind of shouldn't be there for a masterpiece figure, especially in 2019, 2018, and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be there. It can got good range of motion. Goes up like that, goes down, and gets all kinds of range of motion which way because it is on a ball joint, like I said. And like I said in my last review, I do have all the figures in. So with this guy, got a head replacement head for him, which is a more G1 cartoon head. So if you want, you can swap the heads out. If you don't like the Studio Ox / G1 toy head, you can swap it out for a more cartoon accurate head, which is pretty easy to do. All you gotta do is unscrew the screw from the back of his head and swap it out. And screwdriver is too big. Make sure you get a screwdriver that is okay. So here, loosen that up. On the head. And there you go. Got your G1 head, and it doesn't look too good. It doesn't. I mean, the shape of the helmet looks good, but the face itself looks kind of like and everything. It does got the metallic looking eyes and stuff like that, but it's just the sculpt of the face itself. And there's a scratch right there. You got a scar, but yeah, it looks kind of meh. Yeah, they kind of rushed out the gate, but yeah, make you think like this one looks a little bit better. I don't know. Oh well. But we will keep it on for the duration of the review, and I'll keep it on. Let's just, here he is next to a masterpiece car. Towers over. Here he is next to MP10, and here he is next to his teammates. All right, let's go ahead and get into the transformation. Yeah, let's do the plain mode, then combine mode. All right, let's do it. So first thing I'm gonna do is bring his arms out like so. Open up his forearms just like the other figure did. And you're gonna flip his hands in, and you're gonna coordinate his forearms over his biceps, just like the Unique Toy Abominus. And like so, bam. Bam, close, like so. Open up his chest. What you're gonna do is untap his neck like so. Tap right there, peg right there, and you're going to push in his sides. And they kind of get in the way a little bit. So when you're handling the figure, that's one thing I like about it. You're handling the figure, you grab him from the side, these things push in. Then you gotta open his chest up and push him back out and stuff like that. That's kind of a nuisance, or something that's annoying when you're handling the figure. So got it up like that. Bring that in. Go ahead and bring his head back up. I believe no. Got that wrong. Sorry. And then you can fold his head in for plain mode. And tabs back in like so. For the arm guys, their head for plain mode sits up top and rotates back around. Then you just got these side pieces right here, and you pop them up, and your arms are going to go down. They're going to tab in right there. So tab in like so. Bring it down, tab in like so. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to open up his legs, just like on the other figure. Move his wings, open up, bring this down like so. Then we're going to accordion his legs down in like that. Then we're going to fold his heel spur down. Then we're going to, I think it, yeah. Then it's going to, there's only a single hinge right there, and they got a hinge right there, the ball joint is at. So I'm going to bring it back and bring it down. Oops. It's kind of tricky a little bit. Maybe it's tricky for me. Maybe it's just tricky for me. Oh, there we go. And the foot goes in like so. Same thing other side. Oh man, the struggle is real. There we go. Coiling the leg in. Then we're going to go ahead and bring one side down. Oh, hold up, wait, don't do that. Open back up, and this back piece right here, with his the back of his leg is on a hinge joint. So you're gonna hinge it up, then you're gonna close it up. So it's gonna fill in all this gap. It's right there, like so. You go ahead and peg that in. Then you're gonna bring down the back half of the jet. So you're gonna unhook it from the front. So a little hook right here. It's gonna slide into right here, and then kind of hooks into it. That's how it holds together. And you're gonna bring this down, and you have a peg right there that's gonna peg in to the other side right there, on both sides actually. So you're gonna bring it down. You're gonna peg that in, and you're gonna make sure we'll peg it in and extend this all the way out, so it goes all the way down to the end of the jet. Then you do your other side, hinge it up. You're gonna try to close it and snap it all together, and peg both legs together also. There we go. Then you just bring this down, all the way down, and you got a slot right there. Right there is gonna go into this little groove right there, like so. You'll take your wings. Hold, before you do the wings, you're gonna get these pieces right here. You're gonna bring them down to the sides. Then you get your wings, bring them up like so. Make sure they're always pushed in. Then you're gonna bring them back down so that this tab goes into the slot. That's gonna lock your wing, like so. Then you straighten this one out. Same thing on the side. Might have to pull the wing out to get past this. Push your wing back in, then bring it back down so it goes into that slot. Bring it around the other side so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Straighten your wing out. Take these knee pads, and you're gonna bring them up. There's a peg, a tab right there. So go to the slot on the side of his crotch plate. So, bam, bam. And there's a button right here. I think this is for like a flight stand. If you got one of them like SH 50 watt stands, you probably can peg them in to right there. It's like a spring-loaded button. Pull them, peg them in right there so you can get the spring-loaded action going on. And the front, the nose cone, straighten this out. You're gonna open up the front landing gear. I hate this design. I hate this piece, period, because it likes to pop off. Mr. Pop Off. So open it up. The landing front gear is gonna pop out because it's spring loaded, and the whole panel itself probably gonna fall off at one point during me doing this, because it always does. Bring it out. Then you're gonna rotate the landing gear back like so. Then you're gonna close this up. No, hold on. Before you do that, just leave it open. Then you're gonna bring this armature through where the landing gear came out of. Then you're going to take these little hooks that we have for the jet, then you're going to hook them in to right here on both sides. And push them down. Then you go ahead and close up this panel like so. Bring your side landing gear down. And you break this. I guess it's supposed to be an air brake. Brake, or if it's going the wrong direction, if it's an air brake. But take that and you fold that up into there, and these tail fins down, and there you have air rate transformed into his jet mode, and he is in F-15. And the black one at that, black F-15. I always liked this one as a kid. Remind me of some kind of like TV show jet, like Airwolf or something. Even though Airwolf was not a jet, but it was black. But yeah, looks nice. You got the same thing going on with the other jet. You got the tampos on here, the ZB-02, stuff like that. The no step and the caution signs, warnings and whatnot, all throughout, all over this baby. The backs of the engine do not articulate. And yeah, it looks okay. The wheels are not rubber, they're plastic. And I've got to show this on the other review. You can take his missiles, if I know what I did with them, and plug them into his wings. There's 2 ports on the bottom on each wing. You can have them in close if you want, or you can bring them out to the side. It's up to you what you want to do with them. Let's test this out. And they do come off the clips, as you just saw right now. Try to get it on. And this right here, the tongue's a little bit tight. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to force it in there. Might stress out the plastic. Has seen like something like that happen before. Not with these figures, but other figures in the past that needed to pay something to wings. So yeah. Do it like so if you want to arm your jets up. And you probably can mix and match, interchange the different types of missiles per each member and stuff. And you also probably can plug them into right here. It's not conventional for a jet and everything like that, but you can plug them in right there if you want to. And so for size comparison, next to an MP car, secret mode, and to transform this bad boy into limb mode. It's pretty easy. So what you're gonna do, we're going to undo the front like so. Make sure you get this out the way like so. Go ahead and open this back up again and feed it on through. Put the landing gear back up in there, and it's gonna pop off. I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't pop off, it's something wrong. See, something wrong. Every time I mess with this thing, the thing pops off. And the canopy put this just opened up, get 2-seater. Not sure what model that is. I think the older models, the newer models are 1-seater, but the older ones are 2. So you can open this up. You can fold the nose cone in. Just to get out the way because you need it for the articulation of the knee joint when you're in combine mode. But you're gonna fold this back, bam. Undo the wings right there. Go ahead and undo these. Undo the back. Go ahead and tab the legs. Get this out the way. All right. Landing gear back in. Bring this up. We'll go ahead and fold these in. Bring this up. And you're not gonna go all the way up like you did for the robot mode backpack. This one goes a little bit lower. So all you're gonna do is just fold up this hinge right here. It's gonna fold this one up and you're going to bring this all the way down like so, so that they can grab each other like so. And there you are. And one thing this thing does, at least on my figure, the tolerance, it doesn't stay securely as I would like it to. If you like bump into it, it'll come unpegged type of deal. Fold the wings back. The instructions say they have them back all the way like this. I guess you can, because these tail fins on the back, they don't fold up, nothing like that. I wish they did. Get out the way, clearance and prevention of breakage, but they don't. So you can have them back all the way like so if you want to keep that like slimline look, or you could just pull them off altogether, or you could fold them back, bring them out like that, or you just could just have them like you do in robot mode. This is how they are. This is how I have mine, like so, like that. That's probably how I'm doing in the combined mode also. Just get the shins a little bit of some beefiness to them. So yeah, there you go. That's combined mode. I'm gonna attach the foot when we do the combined mode review. I'll show you how to do that, so it gives us a little something to do in that review. Okay, there you have it. Here's a nice figure. Like I said, the same thing. It's the same thing from the first figure. The quality engineering just isn't there. I mean, it is a quick transformation. It's not what I'm looking for in a masterpiece figure. The transformation is quick and easy for those of you who like to sit on a couch or whatever and just fiddle with your Transformers and be able to transform in less than 15 minutes. Back and forth and stuff like that. That's cool if you're into that type of thing, the playability of it all. But if you like a more sophisticated transformation, something that actually feels like a masterpiece, this isn't it. I mean, it's a Studio Ox design / G1 toy, upscale with more articulation, stuff like that. It's a masterpiece of the G1 toy. But at the same time, I don't know, it just lacks that finish and that everything. But we're all in for the combined mode and stuff like that, and going off for their Bruticus and their Devastator. That's something we all can hope for. The additional, the G1 head sculpt, well, I appreciate it and everything, but it doesn't look too accurate and good. Like I said, the helmet itself looks good, but the face itself doesn't look good at all. But then again, like I said, we don't have it in combined mode, so it's not going to really matter that much anyway. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, especially of this series, and I will see y'all next time.